Cleveland Browns announced that Case Keenum is going to start Thursday versus the Broncos. Baker obviously battling that torn labrum. So, Geoff, what's your take on this? Anybody benefiting from this?
Ooh.
Yeah, Ernest Johnson is benefiting from it. He's probably going to see 1 million carries because the Browns are going to want to limit how many times they throw the ball. So, Cleveland was projecting already as one of the lowest pass attempts in the league. They're facing the Broncos here. I think you're going to see a lot of Ernest Johnson. I think you're going to see a lot of short passes. And if there's other gadget players like that kicking around, I mean, the guy who it hurts is like the deep shot plays like Donovan Peoples-Jones. I mean, this is just a game to stay away from there. But I do honestly think that Ernest Johnson is in a pretty good spot here. He's probably going to see a lot of work in the pass game too.
Yeah, my co-host Emerson pointing out to me that this was the lowest total on the board at 41.5, but it has been taken off the board for now.
So much.
Reid, what's your take on this situation?
Where are you looking, Emerson?
I was looking at myself on the large jumbotron
that makes
over
sense.
here.
Obviously.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Jesse, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Is it that far of a drop off? Honestly, with how Baker was playing this year, I don't really think so, right? Like we've seen Case Keenum play well, right, in spots with the Vikings. We've seen him play well, and he's a journeyman. And we know that in these spot starts, we've seen these backup quarterbacks like a Davis Mills, right, like a Taylor Heineke. When he first got that start for Ryan Fitzpatrick, perform above expectation. So I don't really think there's a drop. And to Jeff's point, 46% run play to 54% pass. Ernest Johnson, Demetric Felton, who's only, I think, gotten 2 snaps out of the backfield so far this season. He might get worked around. He's that gadget guy that they're probably going to be using. But yeah, Donovan Peoples-Jones, who was becoming that wide receiver 1 on this team and not OBJ, is probably going to hurt him a little bit more. And probably bump up the tight ends like David Njoku and Austin Hooper.